Subsistence and small-scale farming can help alleviate poverty and create employment. The Swelopelo project, which means moving ahead in Setswana, is funded by the insurer Mutual and Federal and is the first agricultural socio-economic development project of this nature undertaken by the company. This 3-year investment was established on 3 hectares of land donated by the Becker Agricultural Boarding School with the aim of providing additional employment and fresh produce to the dependents of their staff members. The project was initiated in August 2011 and the farm launched in May 2012. The project manager Kopano Labete and farm manager Sintle Matlope are now working closely on the secondary phases of development.
Kopano, thanks for showing us around today. Can you tell us what has been achieved during the initial phases of this project?
Swelopelo Farming Project Phase 1 has really involved, us getting basics into place. This project is actually a community project, and there's 2 parts to the community project towards food security. The one part is around the commercial element, where we'd be selling the fresh produce, and the other part is to make sure that we do distribute fresh produce to all the 55 households that form up the community here at Becker High School. We had to put in place over 400 meters of piping just to ease up on the water supply. Over and above that, we have erected a farm shed, brick and mortar. In this very farm shed, we keep our tools, our tractors. Come harvesting time, this is where we prepare our vegetables for the marketplace. We had to do a lot of work to get it to where it is right now. We had to, root out the weed, a lot of work, labor. After we did that, we got a large tractor from Becker High School to prepare farmland. And after that, we then got our mini tractors to do the rest of the work. Becker High School's support has really been instrumental to the birth of this project. They donated land. Also, they donated the tunnel, which we use as a nursery. Plus, they donated the chicken broiler.
The school contributed to the project in quite a vast extent by supplying them with some knowledge as far as the office is concerned. We also borrow them some of our equipment, and we also are involved in some advice during planting, harvesting, etc.
The first crop surpassed expectation with an excess of 11,000 cabbages. This meant that the farm could start to supply the Johannesburg fresh produce market and thereafter reinvest profits towards further growth. A farm manager was contracted externally and the next stages of development have commenced. The first of these developments includes the implementation of a stable commercial broiler production, which was successfully trialled during the initial project phase. Further, in addition to the spinach and cabbage crop, carrots, onions, sweet potato and beetroot will be introduced and commercialized. What's more, the households of the Becker School staff members will each receive a plot to start their own food garden, but will still be provided with complementary vegetables and chicken from the main farm after this subsistence farming stage has begun.
One of the parts to the whole farmland area includes 55 household mini plots. Each of these mini plots is 16 square meters big, and every single household will choose out of 6 crops which 4 they'll go with. We'll give them supply of those seedlings. We'll give them water, we'll give them all the tools that they need. All that they need to do is to come and look after their farmland.
The plots that are donated to our households will be planted, and then we'll look after them since they are giving us the food, and we are very privileged.
The criteria we looked at when considering this project is it's a real grassroots project, a socio-economic development opportunity that links very closely with our business objectives. As the largest agricultural assets insurer in the country, we obviously have a great interest in the agricultural sector. We work very closely with Becker Schools, so this was an opportunity for an integrated program, and it's worked extremely well. With the community in the area, ourselves and with Becker Schools.
On an ongoing basis, we're going to have a new team every year. By so doing, we'll be giving every single household an opportunity for dependents from those households to be part of the project. Every time we do have work, whether we're cleaning or we're painting or harvesting time, we do get to hire people from the community to assist us with harvesting.
Before this project, the general situation as far as the staff members concerned was not very good because there was no activities for them, and with the project it brought some activities as the members started getting involved in the operations as far as ploughing is concerned, planting and harvesting, and in general I think that the living conditions of the general assistants also improved quite a lot. At the end of the day, we would like them to be self-sustainable, to produce for them as families as well as for the market.
We sell vegetables to the Joburg Fresh Produce Market. We've already gotten some sales from chicken sales as well as from the actual vegetables. After 3 years, we'll then see how much money has already been raised. If it's enough for 2-year cash flow, that's when we'll know that we're ready for a handover to the community.
My dream is to see it being a commercial project one day.